There's a unique magic to Antiques Roadshow. It's a feeling woven from nostalgia, hope, and the quiet hum of history that lives in the objects we inherit. For many of us, it's a weekly ritual, a chance to curl up on the couch and be transported. We watch as ordinary people, clutching dusty paintings from the attic or a tarnished silver set from grandma, step up to the table. We hold our breath with them, leaning in closer to the screen as the appraiser, with the gentle reverence of a historian, unveils the secrets of their family treasure. It's a show about things, yes, but more deeply, it's about the stories they carry and the human connection that echoes through generations. It was this very magic that was captured in a now famous clip from a 2010 episode in San Diego, a moment so pure and astounding that the show's social media team decided to share it again years later. The clip features a woman with a warm smile, presenting a classic oil painting. It wasn't just any portrait, it was a luminous, soulful depiction of her own grandmother, a family heirloom passed down to her by her father. You could see the love she had for it, not as an object of immense value, but as a tangible link to her past, a face that held the stories of her family. She stood before appraiser Peter M. Fairbanks, a man whose expertise is matched only by his reassuring demeanor. He examined the piece, his eyes tracing the confident brushstrokes and the masterful use of light. The artist, he confirmed, was the celebrated American painter Robert Henry. The woman knew it was a special piece, of course, but she was about to discover just how special it truly was. With a calm, almost theatrical pause, Fairbanks delivered the kind of news that turns a quiet life upside down. He recommended that the family keepsake should be insured for a staggering $250,000 to $300,000. The woman's reaction was everything we love about the show. A gasp, a hand flying to her mouth, her eyes wide with a mixture of shock, disbelief, and overwhelming joy. It was a life-changing moment, a validation of her family's quiet legacy, broadcast for the world to share in her happiness. As if that wasn't incredible enough, an update in 2016 revised the valuation even higher, to an astronomical $500,000 to $700,000. This was the perfect Antiques Roadshow story, a priceless emotional heirloom that also turned out to be, well, priceless. When the show's Instagram account posted this heartwarming clip, the comments should have been a waterfall of congratulations and shared excitement. And for a while they were. But then, simmering just beneath the surface of celebration, a different kind of conversation began to bubble up, one filled with passion, concern, and a heated debate about the very future of shows like this. It started with a single, poignant comment that cut through the noise. To think that this has been defunded. How can anyone object to the joy this program brings? Suddenly, the conversation pivoted from the value of a single painting to the value of public broadcasting itself. The commenter was referring to the precarious financial ground on which the Corporation for Public Broadcasting, CPB, stands. For those who may not know, the CPB is the foundational pillar that supports nearly 1,500 locally operated public television and radio stations across the United States. It's the quiet force that helps bring PBS and NPR into our homes, funding the very programming that has become a cornerstone of American culture. For over 58 years since President Lyndon B. Johnson signed it into law with the visionary goal of providing educational, informative, and culturally enriching content for all Americans, the CPB has been a bedrock. It was designed to serve the public interest, to tell the stories and explore the subjects that commercial media, driven by profit, often overlooks. The news of significant funding cuts by Congress has sent shockwaves through the community of viewers who depend on this programming. The debate in the comments section of that Instagram post became a microcosm of a much larger national conversation. It wasn't just an argument, it was an outpouring of emotion from people who felt like a part of their cultural heritage was under threat. Fans passionately discussed how programs funded by the CPB are more than just entertainment. They are a vital public service. Think of the generations of children who learned their ABCs and lessons about kindness from beloved characters on PBS Kids. Think of the hard-hitting, unbiased journalism that holds power to account, or the breathtaking documentaries that transport us to the furthest corners of the globe and the deepest recesses of history. Think of the emergency alerts broadcast by local stations that can be a lifeline in a crisis. And think, of course, of Antiques Roadshow, a show that does more than just appraise objects. It teaches us about art, history, craftsmanship, and culture. It honors